Well, good morning, everybody. I am up early and headed to the Oklahoma City Coffee and Cars. It's an event held on the first Saturday of every month, and just a really great turnout of just such a wide range of vehicles. It is literally one of the best car shows you can go to. You know, I always say that going to like an auction, like a Mecum auction or Barrett Jackson or something like that, is the best car show, and I still agree with that because just the wide variety of cars that come in, and more importantly, you're able to get in them, sit in them, you know, those kind of things, and just poke around in them. You know, I've looked at several cars at auction before that were kind of like my dream car, or I thought they were my dream car, and then when I actually get to sit in it and kind of see the ergonomics of the interior and, you know, just look underneath it, that kind of things, and I'm like, yeah, maybe that's not the best thing because I don't even fit in it. So probably need to focus on another car. Cars and Coffee typically is not, you know, owners don't let you walk around their cars and sit in them and things like that. But you can at least talk to them about it and learn a lot of details on a specific car that you may be looking for. So headed out this morning. I didn't get as early a start as I wanted to, mainly because I was waiting to see. It was kind of drizzling and rainy, and I really didn't want to get this 635 BMW out in the rain because I'm fixing to sell it. And that's exactly what I'm going to be doing today. Is I'm taking it to Cars and Coffee, putting a for sale sign on it in the window, and just going to see if I get any hits. I do have this set up to go on a national website here in a few weeks, or actually about a week and a half. So I'm going to see if I can sell it before then. If not, no big deal, and I'll list it and it'll go to somebody else. I am going to put it on no reserve, so you know, whatever it sells at, and it goes from there. So today, though, at least I've got an opportunity to put a for sale sign in the window, put a price on it, hopefully find a buyer that is passionate about this car, and that I know will take good care of it. You know, you always have that sentimental side of things, like you hope it goes to a BMW enthusiast or just a really good owner past that. When in fact it's about making money, don't get me wrong, but you do feel a little better, especially on a classic BMW like this, that it goes to somebody who's going to care for it and take care of it. That being said, if it goes to some guy who says, well, I think you're asking too little for it, and he flips it for 500 bucks more or 1,000 bucks more, then hey, more power to him. I can't, you know, control that. But I would hope that it would go to somebody that would have a kind of a long-term relationship with it. Plus, this is such a good entry point as far as price point into the classic car market, or what I would call modern classics. You know, the mid 80s, even some of the low 90s nowadays, as far as cars. And this is I mean, it's not that much money to get into the car hobby, and specifically not a lot of money to get into not only the car hobby, but the BMW car hobby. All the other, like the 3.0 CSs and the 2002s, and you know, all the older BMWs, even the 535s and 3 Series and things like that, are just, I mean, they're just shooting up in value. And well, 635s are doing this exact same thing. So right now is a really good time to get into a BMW Modern Classic, because in the future there's a good chance you're going to be able to make even more money if you were to sell this car, you know, a few years down the road. So right now, though, it's a pretty easy entry point in. You know, $10,000 to $15,000 will get you a really nice car, and then hopefully, you know, you keep it for 4, 5, 6 years or so, and you flip it for $15,000 to $20,000. You know, at that time, or sometimes even more. I mean, the 3.0s and the 2002s are probably just a better example of just how it went from kind of like they were just regular cars, and in fact kind of like economy cheapy cars for a long time. You know, pass me down second-hand, third-hand, fourth-hand cars, you know, type thing. And then all of a sudden, boom, 2002s just took off, especially the 2002 TIIs. So again, you know, you don't know what's going to hit next. I do think that the 635s are the ones that are going to really hit next. I just, you know, obviously can't hold on to it that long because I've got other things I want to do. and garage space, really. But this car will be a good value for somebody. It's a good driver. I love this thing. I know I've said this in several videos. I just love this thing. It is so fun to drive. It's just so easy to drive, and so I don't know if sophisticated is the word, but it's sophisticated for a classic car. I mean, it's livable, and what I mean by that is you get in, you start it up, and guess what? It starts, and then when you get to wherever you're going, you don't smell like gas or exhaust. It's got AC, it's got heated seats, it's got power windows, you know, it's got all those things, that the creature comforts that make a modern car livable and is almost just standard features anymore. I mean, I remember a day when getting power windows was definitely an upgrade. Nowadays, I mean, you paid for it. It was a whole other package. You know, the base car you went to go look at had crank windows and, you know, non-power locks. And that wasn't that long ago, guys. I mean, well, I say that, it's probably at least 20 years ago, but, you know, getting power windows and power locks and power seats, you know, especially both power seats. I mean, a lot of times it was just the driver's side had the power seats, you know, no way the passenger's getting any kind of luxury, you know. They're just there for the ride, you know. It's all about the driver. Well, that's changed over the years, and a lot of these, all of the car manufacturers these days have to make a better product. And so all these things that I'm pointing out on an 89, especially for you younger guys, you're probably thinking, well, Eric, yeah, all cars have that. Well, no, they didn't. Especially back in 1989, they didn't have those things. So to be able to get that in a modern classic, in a classic car that is, what is this, 99, I mean, this is almost a 30-year-old car now. So, you know, it's something that you need to be aware of when you're buying a car or a classic car, and something that you want to see, okay, can I use this? Maybe it's not my daily driver, but it's, you know, a couple of days a week. I drive it to the office on nice weather days, or, you know, I go out on a date with my girlfriend or something like that, or my wife. I mean, it's something that you could take. It's civilized. It's not going to alienate people from the car hobby, especially wives and girlfriends or kids. You know, it's not something that's going to be breaking down all the time on the side of the road. It's something that's comfortable to ride in, and it gets them a good exposure to the classic car hobby. So this 89 635, if you want to buy one, come today for Cars and Coffee. All right, guys, so I stopped and got the second half of this morning, which is coffee. Got the car, so now I got coffee. Definitely needed on early days, but again, like I said, it should be a good day. It is definitely overcast. It's definitely drizzling. The pavement is wet. I hate it because I just got this car detailed, and it was perfectly clean, but it looks like I'm gonna have to put a little elbow grease into it later today, get it cleaned back up again. But it's not too bad. It's got a really nice, they did a good job on waxing it, so it'll be a lot easier to clean up. But really looking forward to this Cars and Coffee this morning. It's been a while. Been about probably 2 or 3 months since I've actually been to one, and so I'd like to see, you know, what kind of new cars are coming in through it. And then I'm going to take some video, obviously, to put on the rest of this video of just the different cars that I see that are pretty cool. Stay tuned. You know, the next shots in this video will be of just all the different kind of cars out there. So thanks, guys. Thanks for watching.